What's up, everybody? I'm back. It's 2003 JL. It's my first new video for the new year. Wish everybody Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. It's a little late, but hey, better late than never, right? Well, I'm here to talk about black superheroes. Where are they? Now, this is somewhat of a this is not really a topic that's really talked about on YouTube or in general, from that matter, outside of the website blacksuperheromuseum.com, which highlights the matter. And pretty much I'm going to just put my 2 cents in for what they're worth, and maybe start a discussion, hopefully. And for the most part, black superhero, there's more white superheroes than black superheroes. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but the black superheroes that they do put out are kind of weak in comparison. And I don't know, maybe it's because of the way they're written, or lack of trying, or now back in the days, I don't know if anybody remembers this, but during the Super Friends run, there was a complaint about lack of minority superheroes, and so when they released Super Friends, they created Black Vulcan, which was a total misrepresentation of Black Lightning, which is in my opinion, one of the best black superheroes. Samurai, which is supposed to be an Asian character, and what's his name, Indian Chief, whatever his name was. Those were horrible. I guess that led to this spoof of Minority, which pretty much highlight the lack of minority superheroes. And when they do make them, they're usually in some kind of twisted, stereotypical exploitation style type thing. Most part, many minority superheroes they do decide to put out mostly highlight either stereotypes in some way, which is, I don't know, positive or negative. That's just how they turn out. Now, there are some black superheroes, in my opinion, which, in my opinion, honestly, the best one is Black Panther. I don't know about you, but I think Black Panther is badass. I mean, he has the best origin story. The guy's a king, like no other there are very few superheroes that are king outside of maybe like Submariner or somebody like Aquaman. Princess Diana, she's still a princess. She's not a queen. Black Panther is a freaking king of a country. And what else? He's got badass gear, and he has like one of the best outfits ever. I mean, it's not too elaborate or over the top. It's really simple, and just, you can't go wrong with black. No pun intended. You just can't go wrong with black. Let's see, Storm is up there. She's number 2, and it's kind of ironic that they married the 2 characters in the comics. 2 greatest black superheroes of all time getting married. Now, Luke Cage didn't really hit the spotlight on him. They're making a movie out of Luke Cage, and they're still trying to figure out how to do Black Panther, which I'm confused by. Let's see, who else? Everybody? Who else? Black Goliath sucks. I'm sorry. Black Goliath's a piece of shit. He's the worst superhero ever. Now, the Falcon, well, he's starting to step it up a little bit more. Yeah, I always thought he had a potential to be a character, and he deserved his own book. Now, most of y'all people remember the Milestone imprint from DC back in the early to mid 1990s that pretty much addressed the issue of lack of black superheroes. And from what I understand about Milestone, it was a pretty good imprint of comics. It had very good stories, had good, strong characters, very original writing and everything. But for whatever reason, Milestone didn't quite make it, and some of the characters are no longer being used by DC as much, which is unfortunate. Static Shock did survive and ended up having his own animated series, which was really popular. Hell, he even made it onto the Justice League series, which was pretty cool. Black Lightning still has a hard time getting on television. As far as movies goes, I really don't see black superheroes making movies. Now, what I was shocked by, which is kind of ironic, Blade, him being pretty much a superhero of sorts. A black superhero of sorts. He was the Blade movies was what started off Marvel kicking ass at the box office with their characters making movies, which is ironic. He was like a second tier. He wasn't even a B-list hero. I mean, as a matter of fact, he wasn't even in the comics when they made his movie, and it became a hit, and that started off the thing for Marvel. So they figured they'd do Black Panther next, but Wesley Snipes decided to finish with Blade instead of do Black Panther. Now John Singleton is making a movie out of Luke Cage, and Tyrese is supposed to be reading for it, which, you know, I don't see how Tyrese could play superheroes. I don't see that. If anything, they should focus on Black Panther because he was the pioneering character that started it off. Ironically enough, I think Jack Kirby was behind that, which doesn't surprise me at all. Jack Kirby's a genius. And for the most part, you know, that's all I've seen. For the most part. Well, I'm sorry I didn't write it down or anything. I gotta do more research. But look up blacksuperheromuseum.com and post comments. I'm just trying to start a discussion, not really making a rant or anything. I just want to start a discussion, and hopefully people will post their reviews or their opinions about this, and you know, just hit me up. By the way, I'm gonna make my rebuild of Evangelion rant. I haven't seen it, but I got some interesting things to say about it. That's all. Peace.